and we'll go over the details one at a time. There have been some changes from the previous, I guess, 2 years or so. So it looks like on this Friday, which is the 10th, the next Friday, you may not actually get an email whether you are eligible for SOAP or not. You used to get an email on SOAP eligibility, but I think now NRMP has changed that, and you will be able to see it in your R3 system. So that email may not come. That is one difference. The other difference is how the SOAP rounds will happen this year. So we'll talk about that as well. But pretty much SOAP is for unmatched applicants.
Perfect. Okay, so can you walk us through the actual process and how that works?
Okay, so before we get into the process, I think the eligibility criteria, so all of you should know that in terms of the criteria, you have to be able to register with the main match, right? So unless you have registered with NRMP, you will not be eligible for SOAP. And of course, it goes without saying that you should be eligible to start your residency training on 1st of July for next year. That's another criteria, you would know that. And then there is the other criteria, which is the partially matched or fully unmatched. So what happens is, let's say you apply to either a transitional year or a prelim year. So these are the 1-year residency positions, and also obviously the advanced positions in surgery and all. So if you match in one or the other, if you match in preliminary or transitional but don't match in advanced, so you are partially matched. So you are eligible for advanced in this case, or you match in advanced, you're eligible for the prelim positions. Or if you say applied only to IM, FM, or pediatrics, the categorical positions, and you go unmatched. So that is completely unmatched or fully unmatched. You are eligible for match as well. Okay. So then I think, Sheila, your question is mostly around the process and the timeline, correct?
Right. Yeah. What is the timeline? What can we expect?
Okay. So the timeline, as I said, is if you have applied to the main match and you put in your rank order list on Monday, March 13th at 10 a.m. Eastern, and give or take a few seconds, a couple of minutes here and there because of the server issues, you will get an email, and also it'll be uploaded on your system, your MyEras, that you have matched or not. So if you have not matched, then you get into what is this called the SOAP. Now, so you will know by 10 a.m. on Monday. Then at 11 a.m. Eastern, you can actually start applying for the programs that are in SOAP. So you will see in the system, the list of programs. So you will see prelim programs, IM programs, FM programs, and you will be able to apply for what you are eligible for. So for example, if you have already matched in advance, you will not be able to apply to the advanced programs. If you've matched in prelim, you will not be able to apply for the prelim programs, etc. So you can start preparing your application. And application means you will be able to maybe upload new LORs, which you should be able to do now anyway. You should be able to check the programs. You can upload new personal statements, and basically you apply. So you have from 11 a.m. on Monday till 8 a.m. on Tuesday, March 14th, because on 8 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday, the programs will have access to your applications, not before that. So you get, maybe about 21 hours to apply and be ready. And the programs begin to review your application on Tuesday. Then comes, the Wednesday, which is March 14th, or March 15th, I'm sorry, and part of Thursday. So Wednesday is when you will see a lot of interviews. Most of the SOAP interviews will happen on Wednesday. And then Thursday, which is the March 16, all 4 SOAP rounds will happen. As in, let's say programs have 2 spots, they have interviewed 20 candidates. Round 1, they will say, I want these 2 candidates. These 2 candidates will get an offer. They can accept, reject, then go on to round 2. So subsequently, and we'll talk more about these rounds if you have questions. So Thursday, this entire offer, accept, etc. will happen. Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, SOAP will end. And then, of course, March 17th is the match day where everyone, even students who have matched on Monday, will know where they are going, which specialty, etc. So pretty much the SOAP action will start at 11 a.m. Eastern on Monday, and it'll end on 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. So that's
pretty
just a high-level
quick.
timeline.